The new Drogba is here.
What's up?
Anyway, guys, let's talk about the Diamond League. Now, the Diamond League came out with big numbers, and they said it has increased its prize money to more than 9 million. Okay, in 2025. Okay, so they've changed quite a bit. So the money's changed, total prize money, a lot of things has changed. So total prize money per discipline will be between $30,000 and $50,000 at series meetings, and between $60,000 and $100,000 at the final. Now, this year, for comparison, if you won the Diamond League trophy, you got $30,000.
Yes.
So automatically, it's been doubled.
Actually, let me break it down. So prize money, number 1 to 8.
Yes.
For the overall, it was getting 30K, as you've said, 12K for number 2, 7K for number 3, 4K for number 4, 2,500 for number 5, 2,000 for number 6.
Yeah.
Yes. 1,500 for number 7, 1,000 for number 8.
So number 8 unajua hata ticket yako kama umetoka Kenya umeenda all the way to Brussels. Ujue ukikuwa number 8 hiyo ticket hata.
Your math is not mathing. And when you're in the meet itself, unapatiwa so 5 kwa number 8. So that's why you have to perform vizuri.
Yeah.
Lazima kuwa maybe 1 2 minimum.
Those figures are
so that the math can math.
Yeah.
Those figures you realize these guys have their names are way bigger than the figures, eh?
Especially it's good that you've mentioned especially the African athletes, especially if you think about how much it costs to go to some of these meets, because most are in Europe.
Now, Sammy asked me this last week, and he asked me, what do I think about it? Is it, why don't I look at it the same way like the ESL, for example? Are you seeing my point?
Yes, I'm seeing it.
These people have to be poked to put money.
Yeah, and they can exist in the same environment.
Yes.
Like you don't feel like there is one that is competing with the other for audience or for these athletes. So I completely understand it, because I feel like that was a reaction from what the Grand Slam of track has been offering. And of course, they still have higher figures.
Yes, they
compared
do.
To the Diamond League.
It's $100,000 if you are first, 50 if you are second, 30 if you are third, 25 if you are fourth. If you are fifth, you get $20,000. If you are eighth, you get $10,000.
So the number 8 of this one is the number 1 for a Diamond League.
Yeah, currently. As presently constituted.
As presently constituted, yes, Your Honor.
and this is a race that we haven't seen yet.
Yes. There's actually, the question has been this Grand Slam track.
Yeah.
Where is it going to be? Where is it going to be aired? Because it's all this quiet. It's being spoken about in hushed tones, but no one else. The details are still not out.
Yeah.
But remember, Wokabi, the other thing is, if you think about it, to some extent, while athletics is flexing, it's saying, oh, okay, sawa. What a tradition. And you see, for us, how many meets do we have? We have 15, I think, or 14 meets. 15.
Yeah.
15 around the world.
Yeah.
And now with this new prize money, it means the athletes are going to get. So someone will be like, if I go to maybe like 4 Diamond Leagues in a year, and I say, I don't know how many you can do in a season, I can make some good coin. You can make some good coin. So I love what they're doing. I think Sebco, it's a master stroke. Because what he's trying to do is say, okay, fine, there's this one happening. Like it's not. You see, they're not publicly stated and said, oh, you can't have parallel, blah 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 blah. They're saying, unafanya hivi, acha sisi pia tufanye hivi, lakini tuseme kitu. So what will happen is, it will be very organic in terms of where an athlete wants to compete. Nsema, I run for one nini ama niende ingine ya Diamond League nishinde, and then you see I know the athletics are smart. Utasikia tu hivi, maybe Congress TV will release some funny, interesting things. They'll say, okay, for athletes who want to gain whatever, they have to have a minimum of X number of meets so that you're able to be considered for the grand finale.
They're feeding it's because the Grand Slam, for example, is structured in a very interesting way throughout the year. You've got the one for Ohanian, Serena's husband, which is coming up end of this week. I think this week on Friday something.
Yes, 29th, I guess.
Which is an all women's one, 26th all women. So all these things are feeding into one. So what World Athletics have to do is make theirs slowly lucrative, which is what we want for our athletes. We want them to get the money.
And how do you do that? For example, so let's look at the final of the Diamond League this year, where you had Sydney McLaughlin. Of course, she's not qualified for the final.
Yes.
Running a time trial, and you have Grant Holloway just opt out of it.
Yeah, saying the appearance fee is not good enough.
So they have to pave way for these big star athletes to get into it.
Basically, Sydney McLaughlin should run more.
Yes.
She doesn't run enough. So, but now there is something to gain. So, like Bernard is saying, so every month, every Diamond League, the prize money goes up. So you have reason to go. So remember, this is price pass. You've not said the appearance fee. So when these monies go up, the athlete will naturally come. Grant Holloway basically said, the money is not worth it. I'm staying home.
Yeah.
And it's also a statement, because there's been this argument that, and Noah Lyles was maybe at the head of this argument a year ago, when he said, look, you're a star, you're a superstar. But then when you're American, you know, I'm a superstar, but LeBron James, me, you know, like stars, Joe Burrows, Patrick Mahomes, you know, Shota Otani, So the conversation started. Michael Johnson has been really key with the Grand Slam.
Yeah.
And because he's got this stature, everyone is listening. So World Athletics are saying, hold up. Now, let me give you an example of Julian Alfred this year. World Indoors, she got $40,000. Eugene Diamond League, she got $6,000. Racers Grand Prix, she got $1,600. Estevan Memorial, $5,000. Monaco DL, $10,000. London DL, $6,000. Paris Olympics, $50,000. Zurich Diamond League, $6,000. Brussels Final, $30,000. The whole year she made
130, around 130.
No,
120 something.
She made $154,600 the whole year.
That's what somebody makes in a week.
Yes.
Some of this.
Yes. This is football money. This is money.
Rashford, is it 300,000 pounds?
Yeah, exactly.
A week.
A week.
Okay, so that's Noah Lyles. $3,000 for New Balance Indoor Grand Prix. World Indoors, $20,000. World Indoors 4x4, $5,000. Bermuda Grand Prix, $1,600. World Relays, $10,000. Racers Grand Prix, $1,200. New York Grand Prix, $5,000. Olympic Trials, $11,000 for the 100, $11,000 for the 200. London Diamond League, $10,000. Paris Olympics, $50,000. In total, his money, prize money, $127,800 the whole year.
Damn.
This is someone who's the face of sprinting. So this money that he made, $100,000, $127,000, if you run in the Grand Slam one race and you win, you could get the 100,000.
You finish the season because
or if you win in the new numbers for Diamond League, if you win in the final, you get the money.
Absolutely. So that's a welcome sight, definitely, for athletes and for athletics, because I mean, even when Michael Johnson was mentioning that was the goal that he was looking at, that finally you're going to find a place where these athletes are rewarded. So I absolutely loved that deal. The question I'm asking, and I don't want to feel like I'm busting bubbles here, is, are you sure that they're going to coexist together with the Diamond League and with World Athletics?
They will, because the person is the same. So what will happen is, for example, Sydney McLaughlin, she doesn't compete too much. She may just choose to compete in the Grand Slam only. Okay. But if she chooses to go there, Diamond League, there is money she's missing out on. Okay.
Yeah.
And the way they have structured it, they've spread them out. If I read the Grand Slam one, it's a complex thing, but they've tried to spread it out throughout the year. The women's only is at the end of the year.
Yes.
So, and the Diamond Leagues are normally spread out from May all the way to September. And you don't have to compete in all of them. You just need to get enough points. So based on how much money you want to make, based on how clever you can run your calendar, then you figure out, I'll run this one here, and then I'll run this one here. If I sign up for this one, it means I can't, this date is clashing with this one.
Okay.
Yeah. There's not enough money for any of these ones to own everyone.
All right.
It's not like the NBA where they're like, come on.
Yeah, the big.
I mean, the baseline NBA vet minimum is what, $1.5 million, $2 million for people who are on minimum.
Yeah.
It's over $1 million, and it's minimum. These guys are not touching anything near that.
Yeah.
A rookie in the NBA who's drafted, he's on $3 million plus.
Yeah. It could be extended in a year.
$3 million
per year.
This Juju got $154,000. Of course, this is prize money. There's appearance fee, but still, it's very little. So athletics needs the money, because athletics, you've got these big stars.
And ironically, if you think about it, within that same athletics sphere, you have marathons that people earn good coin.
Yep.
So on a Sunday, competing in Berlin, you have your good coin. Competing in Chicago, you have good coin. It's interesting.
So there was need. I like it. Let it happen.
Yeah.
Then it shall slowly sift itself up into
And actually, what will also happen as well is very simple. The element of it being organic, and that's why I think World Athletics are very smart about it, because bottom line, as much as you're a superstar, you're a superstar in your whichever discipline you compete in. But then you'll say, you know what, I'll focus on maybe Grand Slam because I'm getting more coin there. But then again, bottom line, you're a competitor. Be like, lakini hii Grand Slam ya hii sioni watu ambao tunashindanga now. Because you have to test yourself amongst the best.
And to be called to the Grand Slam, you need the world title, you need the Olympic title, you need the world record,
exactly.
you need
so
the yes, and Grand Slam need you to have the world title and the Olympic record so that viewership can go up and we can watch.
They're able to market it and say, we have 3 Olympic champions coming.
So it could fit.
A wonderful marriage.
It could all fit somehow. Of course, there'll be gremlins. World Athletics are not happy. Do not lie to yourself. They're unhappy. But the figures have gone up.
But they forced their arm. Grand Slam forced their arm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
is good.
Yeah, I love it. Money needs to come back to athletics the way it was where the days of the Golden League and the $1 million jackpot. You guys realize Pamela Jelimo won $1 million jackpot. $1 million USD.
Remember
that time it was what, 75 million Kenya
yes, $1 million USD. Hey, then you come down to this $154,000. An M, and that was a jackpot. We are not counting the money she made in every race she won.
Yeah.
Or her appearance fee. It was just the jackpot. You win Diamond League Fund, you get $30,000.
Like 300.
Yeah.
There's something. I love it.